Well, take a look at these pictures as we move along beyond the other big story today, the Super Tuesday coverage, because we want to update you on this huge story in the nation's midsections. We now have at least 27 people injured, 27 people dead, dozens more injured in these tornadoes overnight. They struck in 4 southern states: Arkansas, Mississippi, Tennessee, and Kentucky. Right now we want to bring in Paine. She is a reporter for the Nashville Tennessean, who joins us now from Nashville there. Ann, what can you tell us about what's been going on in Tennessee?
Well, it's just been devastation from West Tennessee through Middle Tennessee, and we've had about a dozen dead. 3 in Memphis, 2 in Jackson, 5 in Sumner County, and 2 in Macon County. And there are probably others we don't know about yet. It's pretty striking. They're finding bodies in Sumner County. That's about 25 miles east of Nashville, in ditches. There was one woman found in a ditch along Highway 25. Her 11-month-old son was found alive nearby her, and he was taken to the hospital. It was all right. But another body was recovered near the same location. One woman was searching for her 84-year-old mother who was missing. It's been trees were uprooted in this area also. We had a gas explosion, and that was about 40 miles east of Nashville. And the sky was lit up. You could see it from 50 miles away. This eerie glow in the sky with the flames flickered against the clouds.
And have you been in touch with authorities in the area in terms of what they're trying to do to deal with this right now? It sounds like it's all still literally unfolding before your eyes. Is there any sense of a coordinated rescue or recovery effort or some way to try and bring calm to the area?
Well, they've set up a shelter. They've set up a post over by Sumner Regional Medical Center to try and help families who are looking for their loved ones. And it's moving by jumps and starts, but it's going in the right direction.
And I was talking earlier to some folks in Jackson, Tennessee. We're at Union University. They had search dogs out. They were literally doing search and rescue, trying to make sure that there was no one stuck under these collapsed buildings. As far as you know, is that a scenario that's playing out in other parts of the state?
Well, over here in Middle Tennessee, yes, they are still searching for people. In one area called the Shady Cove Resort Marina, there are a lot of trailers and mobile homes and RVs there, and the high winds hit that area, snapped trees, flipped the trailers, and in that case, neighbors were digging each other out. One woman said it looked like a bomb had hit, and somebody else said the boat docks looked like spaghetti and the boats looked like big meatballs on top of it all. It was just a mess, and those folks had to walk out in the woods in the dark with snapped trees all around them and cracking trees, not knowing if they'd make it. And they were picked up and taken to the shelter.
And is there a way of communicating with people? I know that you're dealing with massive power outages, and we're also looking at the weather system, which doesn't appear to be finished. How are residents being communicated with at this point in terms of where they should go in order to prepare for any more weather that might come their way that could be dangerous?
You know, that seems to be working pretty well, ironically, because probably we had a massive set of tornadoes back in 2006. Many people died, and people have learned to be afraid, and they've learned to know what to listen to, what they turn on the television. Many people have weather radios now, and that's been a great assistance. And it's also the emergency personnel are much better prepared this go-around, I believe, as a result.
We also have been showing pictures, Ann, in Hartsville, Tennessee, of this fire that erupted at a natural gas pumping station. We saw flames shooting in. I guess there were 400 to 500 feet. There we're seeing some pictures on our screen. That happened late last night. What other kinds of specific incidents are you hearing about that are unrelated, essentially, to loss of life?
Well, that's probably the major one. That's the Columbia Gulf Natural Gas Pumping Station, and that's in Macon County. And at this time, they don't really know what happened. At least we don't know what happened there. And they were saying the city looked like it was on fire, and that's what it looked like from a distance.
Ann Paine with the Nashville Tennessean. You have a lot of reporting to do today, a lot of cleanup, and still an ongoing weather situation there in Tennessee and 3 other southern states, Arkansas, Mississippi, and Kentucky. At least 27 people have been killed, dozens more injured, and thanks to you, and we're going to continue to follow this throughout the morning.
It actually looks like...
And the Tennessean.com has more information.
Okay, great. Thank you for that. We'll actually check that, Ann. And it looks like even within the past few minutes, the death toll has gone up from 26 to 27. And as Ann was saying, they are still finding bodies out on the scene. It could be a very, very rough morning in those 4 states. We'll stay on that story. We're also going to have more of Super Tuesday coverage coming up. We'll look at